You're watching NFL Daily. Mitchell Reds here from Chat Sports, and it's mailbag time. Before I answer your questions, I got something for you. This free-to-download app, it's called Fetch Rewards, and it's really awesome app. It's easy to use, and you can convert those old gift cards you can convert those old receipts, into gift cards. I love it so much I can't even think straight. It's chatsports.com/fetch. Promo code is chat. That's going to get you 3,000 bonus points. First question coming in here today is from the Carolina Panthers. Wow, congratulations for watching. If the Panthers were to sign or draft a quarterback, who would it be? Sign or draft a quarterback. I don't see them going out and signing a quarterback. If I were to say if they were to draft one, you probably go ahead and draft somebody at 6th overall. So for that reason, I don't know, man. Maybe you draft somebody like Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett. But then you got one also coming in from Connor Plays Madden. It says, idea here, Deshaun Watson of the Panthers for 2 firsts, Derek Brown and Robbie Anderson. If you were to tell me Deshaun's a free man and he's going to be ready to go, still not enough money or still not enough draft capital personally for Deshaun Watson. But with everything going on right now, you can't sit here and say that I would be an NFL team interested. Though there is a rumor circulating that apparently the Carolina Panthers picked up the phone and they called the Minnesota Vikings about Kirk Cousins, which that I would not want for y'all. Let's go to Kyle. What's up, my dude? Trade/free agency options for the 49ers. Well, first off, I would say go ahead and check out our 49ers show on YouTube. My guy Chase Sr. does a phenomenal job, 49ers Report. But on top of that, I mean, if you're San Francisco, you need to be able to still build more offensive talent around Trey Lance. He's going to be your future. Maybe you can move on from Jimmy Garoppolo, get a few extra picks, trade him away, continue to build that defense. I would say go out and find another top cornerback, maybe even 2 options there. If you can continue to bolster that defensive line, obviously that never hurts either. Let's go to Cool Dolphin. Thoughts on this trade, guy? Dolphins get Saquon, and the Giants get Miami's 2nd-round pick, number 50 overall. So, Jack, if you could make up that graphic for me real quick. Wow, that was really quick. Please, thank you. So the Dolphins, they get Saquon Barkley. The Giants receive a 2022 2nd-round pick, so 50th overall. Before I give you guys my answer on this, who wins this trade? Type MIA for the Dolphins or NYG for the New York Giants. I like Saquon Barkley a lot. Remember, if you go ahead and make this deal, the Dolphins will have to pay Barkley $7.2 million. But if they're looking for a running back in the new Mike McDaniel scheme, I don't know if I mind it all that much. Personally, I think both sides win. If this deal were to go down, I think both teams could end up winning it. The Dolphins, they finally get a running back. The Giants, they can at least get some draft capital back. If you're a Giants fan, I want a 1st-round pick for Saquon Barkley. Sorry, that ain't going to happen. Now, I don't want you guys to miss anything going on here around the NFL. Free agency, draft, we got you covered here at Chat Sports. We don't take any days off. So to make sure that you can get multiple videos 100% free, click the subscribe button. Help us get to 280,000 and turn on those notifications. Let's go to Connor Bond. Appreciate the super chat. Dream off season for Washington. I believe that's what you're going with, WSH. The dream off season for them is that they can land a quarterback like, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson. Maybe you got to get somebody like Deshaun Watson. If you can convince the Raiders to trade you Derek Carr because of the connection there with Jack Del Rio, you are a quarterback away from being one of the top teams. That's a lie. From being a top contender in that division. Nobody in that division has won it more than 2 times in a row. In fact, I believe it's been 4 straight years in the NFC East that a different team has won. Washington has a good defense, got a good running game, got good receivers. All you need realistically is a quarterback. Love Taylor Heineke. Fun story. Not a good quarterback. You go out and get a Russell Wilson, Rodgers. Yeah, you're going to be sitting pretty. Let's go to Brian Dean. You think the Steelers should give Rudolph a chance or draft a quarterback or go for a free agent? Now, before we came on today's show, Kevin Colbert said that Mason Rudolph, if the season were to start today, that he'd be the starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I would reply to that, and I'm saying I'm sorry, because Mason Rudolph he's not the answer. If you start Rudolph at quarterback, you guys are going to win 6, maybe 5 games in that division. He's just not that dude. Now, if you want a chance to go out and draft a QB, I think Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett, these are some guys to keep in mind. Even Matt Corral, definitely somebody. Free agency, though, it scares me because you're either going to go out and get Jameis Winston, who I would not recommend. Maybe you give Mitch Trubisky a shot, but even that's not great. It's either draft somebody or you can try to go out and trade for someone as well. Now, here's an app that I wouldn't trade away from anything. It's the Fetch Rewards app. And if you want to go ahead and download it, go to chatsports.com/fetch for 3,000 bonus points. What you see to the right-hand side of me is sometimes when you get a receipt, the receipts are long, and they're hard to be able to take a full picture of them. I don't know about y'all. Every time I go to CVS, I'm like, oh, my God, is this thing ever going to end? What you see on the right-hand side, though, is me taking a picture of the receipt. And basically, you can see these 3 tabs here: date, restaurant name, total. Once all 3 are gotten, then the app is going to load it, the receipt's going to go in, and then bing, you're going to get your rewards points there. Remember, this is an app where you can earn points on any receipt from any store or restaurant, redeem those points for gift cards and other rewards. So even if your receipt is a mile long, take a few pictures of it. It is literally as simple as that, and then you're going to go ahead and be able to convert those points into awesome gift cards. The link is available for you all down in the comments. It's chatsports.com/fetch. Just use promo code CHAT for 3,000 bonus points. Let's go to Pete Carroll's Bubblegum. Appreciate the super chat. Love the name. Happy late birthday, bro. Thank you. Yes, I turned 29 yesterday. Who are some draft and free agent targets the Seahawks should get? Well, all right. So overall, if the plan, and this is what's tough about Seattle, if you move on from Russell Wilson, your entire plan changes. Because if you have Russell Wilson, you're in win-now mode. If you don't have Russell Wilson, I think then you try to go for a little bit more of a rebuild. Let's just say right now you have Russ. You got to build that offensive line, dude. If you can build the offensive line to assure Russell Wilson's not going to get hurt, that's good. That's what's going to make him happy. He wants to play till he's 45. He wants to have an offensive line that can protect him. So whether that's getting some extra offensive interior, whether it's like a Brandon Scherf, maybe you can go out and trade for somebody like a J.C. Treader, going out and sign one of the top offensive guards, Laken Tomlinson, somebody maybe on the right side of the offensive line, Morgan Moses. You need to build the offensive line to keep Russell Wilson happy. Another super chat's coming in from Kyle. Random question, but do you think Newton gets signed? I'm just going to say yes because he's a big-name quarterback. I thought he proved enough last season to be able to come in stints and be good. I would be shocked if any team gave him a logistic chance to start every single game this upcoming year, but it wouldn't surprise me if a team's like, all right, we need a quarterback, short yardage situations, go ahead and get Cam Newton. Let's go Philly fans in Florida. Howie Proof, HR Draft 4, Fly Eagles Fly, FA targets. Okay, I think you're just hyping up Howie Roseman. I mean, am I missing something here? Howie Proof, HR Draft 4. Home run draft. I mean, they have a lot of draft picks. You got, 15, 16, and 19? If you're looking for some free agent targets for the Philadelphia Eagles, wide receivers a need, linebackers a major, major need, but I think that you should just go ahead and get somebody like Nakobe Dean in the draft. Let's go to Tyrone Williams. Appreciate the question. Let's say Trey Longbergs, I wonder why they call him that, Jahad Dotson, Jameson Williams, and Chris Olave are on the board, and the Saints want a wide receiver. Who would you draft? So you're telling me if it's Burks, Dotson, Jameson Williams, and Chris Olave, they're all on the board, I would more than likely go with Chris Olave because of his versatility. Jameson Williams, the ACL, it scares me. And if I was New Orleans, I'd be like, man, we got Michael Thomas. He's got enough injury issues. I'm not going to go that route. Jahad Dotson's a short intermediate route runner, really solid. The only other reason why I might not go with Treylon Burks is because Michael Thomas's bread and butter is on the inside, running those slant routes, and that's what I think Burks is going to be. He's going to be a big physical wide receiver that's also going to be working on the inside. Not that you can't have both, but Olave you can put on inside and on the outside, and he could be a really, really solid wide receiver too. So for that, I'll say Chris Olave. Let's go to David Taken, one of our OGs. If the Raiders can't get Adams, we need to try and get Chris Godwin. Yeah, I mean, the more and more I think about it, I think the Packers end up franchise tagging Devontae Adams, which then means, okay, how can the Raiders go out and get other pieces or players? Godwin would be a phenomenal receiver with Derek Carr, but there is that part of me that wonders, okay, let's just say the Raiders have X amount of dollars to go out and spend. You need to add 2 more wide receivers because, sure, you got Hunter Renfrow. Brian Edwards is a wide receiver 3 at best, and I mean at best. Zay Jones is a free agent. So what if you went out and got somebody like DJ Chark, and then you sprinkle in somebody else like Christian Kirk? DJ Chark, Christian Kirk, 2 wide receivers really good. Or do you go out and get Chris Godwin and then just say, all right, we're going to just bring back Zay Jones? This is a really weird question, but Jack, producer, he wants to know, where are you at right now? Like, literally right now. Are you sitting down on your toilet? Oh, you're like, oh, shit, that's where I'm at. Or are you, like, driving down the road? Are you, I don't know, at your parents' house? Are you chilling on your girlfriend's couch or your ex-girlfriend's couch? I'm not going to judge. I want to know, down in the comments section, this is a weird question, but I like getting weird once in a while. Where are you literally right now? Maybe you're over the moon. All right, coming in. Will Bobby Wagner return next season? He's like $20 million against the cap. Again, this more goes to what the Seahawks' plan is. Is Bobby Wagner an elite linebacker? Yeah, absolutely. If they decide to move on from Russell Wilson, though, then you're not going to keep Wagner at $20 million because that just doesn't make sense. You go to rebuild. If Wilson's on the team, you bring back Bobby Wagner because, personally, if I was Wilson and you're like, all right, we're not going to keep Wagner, I'd be like, well, then you better put that $20 million to one of the best offensive linemen in the league. As it stands right now, though, Russell Wilson is on the team, so for that reason, I will say yes, you bring back Bobby Wagner. Let's go to Ozzy Osmond. Appreciate the super chat, my dude. Okay, Cousins, Danielle Hunter, 2022 first, and a second-round picks to Philly for Hurts, Slay, and 2 first-round picks. I mean, this is a lot to be able to wrap my mind around. You do realize, right, Philly's essentially then taking on $35 million of Cousins, taking on another like $25 million from Danielle Hunter, first and 2 second-round picks to Philly. I don't personally think you would want Jalen Hurts. Darius Slay can still get it done, and 2 first-round picks. I actually think Philly says no to this. That's where I stand. If I was Philly, I would say no because I wouldn't want to pay Kirk Cousins that amount of money. And as much as I love Danielle Hunter, he can't stay healthy either. Now, if I don't get to y'all's question, remember you can always hit me up on Instagram. I'm on Twitter as well, but my DMs are open on IG at MitchellRens365. We get a lot of questions. In fact, we got over 500 people watching right now. So if you want your questions, you want to ask me, you want to talk to me, you want to let me know where you are, hey, hit me up. Let's go to Artificial Titan. Will the Titans cut Saffold? Well, this is kind of a tough one to be able to wrap my mind around because I love this guy a lot. One of the better offensive guards in the league. But when you're the Titans, they don't have a lot of money as it currently stands right now. I would say he's probably one of the better offensive guards, but he's going to make like $12 million this upcoming season. Do you have enough money to be able to pay an above-average guard, almost elite guard money? That reason I might say no. However, he's a really good run-blocking guy, and you're a run-first team. So I'm going to say no, but I also wouldn't be surprised if the answer was yes. Now, what I want you to do right now is name a player that isn't a quarterback that gets traded this offseason. I want you to go ahead, let me know down in the comments.